And now, back to Paris. Paris. Despite our orders, the Guy Sabers have attacked the Steel Dragons. So they've taken the bait. Should we send Alter Steinbeck a message of our disapproval? No need for that, he's already broken away from us. He broke away? Don't tell me he's planning to rebel. Alter's a man who uses the system to his own gain. He wouldn't force anything. He'd wait for the right time, until he could seat himself upon the throne of this world. But because he's thrown away his position, it means he's probably trying to accomplish something else, and it somehow involves the Steel Dragons. Steel Dragons? Alright, send them to Grand Christmas, just like Alter wants. But if we do that right before Operation Icebreaker, certainly the Ruin and Barrel are a big threat to us right now. We could call this a crisis of life and death for humanity, but at this phase in the battle we can think of those holding us back, Alter Steinbeck, as a more important adversary than the non-human foes we face. But right now we need to be fighting the Barrel haven't moved from their little garden in the sky, and Ruin are just tightening their defences, and the guests haven't made any moves against the Earth. It's our best chance to get rid of him. Marshal, you're... If Alter means to act on his own and deviate from the system, then I have no use for the Gaia Sabers. After this fight, all the Earth needs, all the system needs, is our Federation army. We don't need anything else to disrupt the balance. The Gaia Sabers aren't something that can stand up to our enemies. Let's look at the little note for that. Yeah, okay, so it's difficult. The translation can either be they're not a suitable enemy for the Federation, or they're not suitable for our enemies to fight, because Japanese is good. But if we openly make a move against them, times like these are why we let the Steel Dragons have autonomy. If they win, they're working for us. If they lose, they're acting of their own accord. I'm sure they understand that as well. Yeah, and it's a Japanese idiom meaning that losers are always in the wrong, like history is written by the winners. Even still, with just the Hagane, they're able to do the exact thing at the exact same place during the DC wars. But if it looks like this push will become an obstacle for the later campaigns, I don't mind if you call them back. I'm sure Jacob would be fine with that too. Yes, sir. And then Alter Steinbeck, this will not go as you expect. Meanwhile, us flying over the ocean, as usual. To Grand Christmas? That's right. And we'd like you to gauge Alter's forces. And then... So that's their game. In other words, you want us to find out what he's really after? It's the idea. And if the Gaia Sabers try to exterminate us instead of capture us, then are we to return fire? If that's the case, if it's possible, you'd eliminate them by force and take control of Grand Christmas. So, let's come to this then. Well, it's extremely unfortunate that we must engage them while the Barrel have encircled the world and while we're preparing Operation Icebreaker. Marshal Gaspar feels it's better erring on the side of caution in regards to the future, to confirm the Gaia Sabers. No, Alter's objective, and to stop whatever he's plotting. Further, you may find some proof to clear your names in the battle. And there's another little translator's note there. Yeah, future worries break off meaning. These fucking guys. Tetsuya. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this dangerous assignment, but regardless of my feelings on the matter, the Gaia Sabers will try and attack you. Even so, sorry, Demo. I'd like to avoid battles I can avoid. You have more pressing enemies, not just the Ruin and the Guest, but Barrel as well. I believe we can show the world our allegiances by going after those who threaten the greater Earth sphere. I see you've given this some thought, Commander Tetsuya. Of course, Marshal Gaspar did not wish to give you these orders either. If Captain Daitetsu Minase was still here, he would have said the same thing I did. That's true. Certainly he would have. In the event that you deem your objectives impossible to fulfill, you are authorised to withdraw. This is not the last fight you will participate in, after all. Roger that, sir. I'm counting on you. Good luck. And then, so they're saying we need to win here if we want to be saved? Even if history is written by the victors, I don't think the Gaia Sabers. I don't think Alter will be finished just from a loss here. And then Kai. We could settle the score, but this time we're the ones who are pursuing them. Captain, what should we do? We go where ordered. If they decide to bare their fangs at us, then... Meanwhile, at Grand Christmas... Lord Altair, it seems the Hagane is headed for us. Gaspard Gillen really is brilliant. He's protecting his position and thinking of the power balance of the world after these battles are over. He's saying we're just as big a threat as the Ruin or Barrel. It's not an easy thing for a military man to do. Just as you predicted. Of course. Further, judging from the information gained by the Gamma Sabers, the Hagane is the retech machines and the X-Spine aboard. Yes, I know. You already received the report? No. Based on how events have unfolded, it's only natural they would be there. You're saying this is divine intervention? That's right. All that's left is to gauge the threats correctly. You considered sending the Delta Sabers to do that observation. Professor Tomine is asking for permission to deploy. This time he wants to go himself. It appears he has some scheme to recapture Jinrai. Very well, I'll allow it. This too is but a test. These fucking guys. Everything's coming up, Steinbeck. And then, us. In the hangar. Here's Toya. Say yeah! And then Axel. Oh my! Yeah! He's weak! Punched him. Huh, your attacks are still too shallow. You can't just kick your enemy, you need to kick through him. As if you were trying to push him through the ground. Yes, sir. Good. Next is simulator training. Today we're going to show me just how your style can mesh with that technique. Yes, sir. Then have time to rest. Let's go. Yes. This fucking guy. Even though Axel is harsh, Touma is very quick on the uptake. Yeah, and it looks like he'll be wearing Lun's power wristlets and anklets into the Ryo. If things go wrong, he could lose his life. He's training pretty hard. And then excelling. It's really surprising, considering how Axel normally is. If Touma is able to clear his mind and focus on his attacks, he'll have reached the next level. Huh? Ambush? And then we have the Rising Lightning Meteor, scenario 55 of the Earth Route. Where's my fucking Joker? There's Aether. Target Alpha has entered into range 3. Izuki, any messages sent to us? None. Not even sorry. Then we'll attack them. Front cannons VLSM. Prepare to fire. Multiple units being dropped by Alpha. Mass produce Jinrai. Let's go there. So you can really speed G. Ryota. This is the second time the Gaia Sabers have gone after us on this journey. Then let's show them. Let's teach them just how pointless it is to send these mass-produced Shinrai after us. And then Karen. So they came out. Everything's set. All that's left is to get him in range. In order to make sure of things, I have to play this right. There's a message from the Stalk. What could he want now? Can you hear me still, Dragons? This is Kaoru Tomine. Professor Tomine's on that ship? Looks like he's finally showed up in person. That's Malaki's father. I'll give you this one chance. If you hand over my Jinrai and my daughter to me, I'll let you leave here alive. What? Father? Malaki, so you were with the Still Dragons. That's a shame. After I took you in and did so much for you. You know that I wanted, you know what I wanted better than anyone, don't you? After I was so unjustly thrown away by Bian Zoldark and the setbacks I've faced since then, I was still able to complete my Jinrai, despite my state and my hardships. Have you forgotten that? It was a mistake to leave you in the lab. Seems like without my guidance, you get lost easily. Manaki, there's still time. Come back to me. You need me. You can't live without me. And Jinrai is something that only I should use. You understand, right? Then, the Berserk mode. Why was that? A necessary evil. To make sure the Jinrai was used correctly. Used correctly? You have no right to say that. You just wanted to settle your old grudges. Manaki and this Ryo isn't a pawn in your game. Neither one of them belongs to you anymore. So you're the pilot, huh? You don't look like a soldier. The Ryo system really is amazing. Even someone like you can control Jinrai with it. Yeah, thanks to that system, I nearly met a horrible end. but I can control it now. Jinrai has been transformed into Ryo. I won't hand it over to you. So he thinks he can control it. Touma's right, Father. Right now, Ryo should be used to protect the Earth from those threatening it. If that's how you feel, then return Jinrai to me. It's mine. The Gaia Sabers will use it to defeat the Ruiner and the Barrel. And then Ratzel. I find that extremely hard to believe. Indeed, your actions up till this point have proven that. You simply used Jinrai in your petty quest for revenge against us, the Double G. And didn't you come here because of that anyway? You're right about that. Wait, Father, please don't just give up on Jinrai. Fighting here is... Oh no, please do give up. Manaki, I'll stop your father. I'll change his mind with this fist. If you can reach me, feel free to try. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show how much Manaki put into the Ryo. Father, Touma. And within 2 turns, Touma needs to blow up 5 jerks. But at least now he's upgraded, so he's like strong. Instead of before where it's like, he might just die if he doesn't double image, right? Oop. ECL. So now he can start kicking out his fucking auto attack on people. Which, Minaki? What do your Jinrai's like now? Strong, like. Lightning ball! Busts through. He fucking blows up. Here comes this wild old dude to set up Touma's bullshit. Nice. Nice. And then no supports, thanks. I need you guys to not kill him because I need the dipshit to do it. Attaboy. Hopefully they just fight that guy. If they don't just fight that guy, I'll be upset. Alright, fuckers. Got to be mature about this. Okay, that's one. I need enough for the hoot blood. Okay, that's 3, right? 3. So now he needs to take out these 2, which I believe he can do with the hoot blood. Nice. Well, it turns out it's way easier when he's upgraded and you don't have to worry about him fucking dying every time you ever think about attacking anybody. Let's bullet. Fucking garbage, man. Actually, both of these guys are shitty on the ground. Blade's Eye. And Jet Magnum, nice. Let's fucking go, Rada and Rio. Build up the Schnabel. This is finish. And Rada just learned to awaken. Rock the Schnabel. Here we go. Here's the Rock the Schnabel. Ain't done yet. You don't get in the way. Whoosh. Shit, Ninja Man. Ninja fuck away from hell. Saper. Thank you, Axel. There you go. That's what I wanted. I wanted that boy to learn the move. Love it when that boy has the maneuver. Then you heck Ninja Robo. Combination of the Raptor and the Bison. Peep it. Eat this. Focus attack. Kill that guy, because you're not killing both of them, so you might as well get what you can out of it. Okay, beat up the guys. Professor Touma, I'll get you in one go. He goes over, and then he's in range. Now I can enter the override code. Like, it actually says strong movement code, but there you go. Now, Jinrai, show them the genius of the Lyo system. Fulfill your true duty! What the? The monitor? System Lyo, reset. Activating S Berserk mode, OFC, contact. Touma! Touma! It's just like what happened last time. It's going berserk. But that's supposed to be restricted from the system's access. No, Father! Manaki, I figured out what you tried to do. You removed the Zly system and put in the Lyo system into hibernation. But for a human to pilot Jinrai, you couldn't completely remove the Lyo system or cut it from accessing all of its abilities. You need to use the system to resist some of the feedback from the 5-way drives. You did exactly what I led you to believe you had to do. You've reactivated the Lyo system from outside the mech? That's right, using something I never told you about. I guess you could call it insurance, in case something ever happened to my research project. There were many conditions needed to ensure it would reactivate correctly. They are all fulfilled, just now. You removed the Zly system, but as long as the Lyo system is in place, Jinrai will still be Jinrai. If someone with the proper training boarded it, would be able to use the enhanced judgment and senses to great avail in battle. Not as though man and machine has become one, but as Jinrai using the human as part of itself. Using humans as parts, just like the Bartol then. The Lyo system easily surpasses Jurgen's ODE system and the game system, as well as Bian's Jinki 1. Now, Jinrai, fulfill your mission. Destroy the wretched double G that Bian Zoldak humiliated me with right before my eyes, and prove to the world that my brilliance surpasses his. Danced to this tune twice already. Gotta stop him ourselves. Impossible! Even if you were to eject the pilot, you could not stop the S Berserk mode. It'll still keep going, even if he dies. That's horrible! Father, you said you expected what I would do. Then what about this? And then... What? Manaki, what are you doing? I attached a self-destruct device to the Lyo system in case the worst case happened. So if you went berserk again, I'd have a way of stopping it. You saved me, Manaki. You okay, Touma? Somehow. Thanks to that, I got a hold of myself. And then... Manaki, you destroyed the system! The Lyo we built together! That's right, Father. I know about berserk mode, so... Pathetic fool! You said Manaki couldn't live on her own. Manaki was so sad when she learned that you put that thing into the Lyo system, but she didn't give in to that sadness, and then she destroyed the Lyo system by her own hand to save me and the Ryo. That's proof she doesn't need you anymore. Like a whelp like you could understand. Without the Lyo system's help, you won't even be able to move Jinrai. Bonk. The plan has changed. We're taking Jinrai back like this. My body's heavy. The machine... Of course it is. All the DML system will do for you now is shackle you to the machine. It's heavy. Of course it is. Fighting with Ryo always has been. Touma, leave the mech. Get out of there. But I promised myself I chose to fight at my own will. Touma, find where the water drips down to pierce the stone. Concentrate your power on that point. You are the machine, and the machine is you. No one resists, no one obeys. There is simply one being. That is what it means to merge man and machine. You've become one. Show me the power of your will. No resisting, no obeying. Simply becoming one. And then Axel, take off the bracelet and anklets, Touma. Show them what you can do. Shit, you're right. It is really heavy because I've got these training weights on. What? Watch this, Manaki! Ryo's finishing blow! Now he's got the new move. The Meteor Kick. Rising Meteor Kick. It's so heavy! I can barely move! You've got loads of weights on, dipshit! Oh yeah, alright. Fucking Touma. Fly, Ryo. Fucking Zengar giving him all the extra bullshit, the cool martial arts knowledge, and then Axel, take off the fucking heavy shit, you moron. Oh, you're right. I guess I don't have to get meta and introspective and one with the universe. Eat this. Finishing move. Rising Meteor. Fucking god. Where's a Donkey? He's so stupid, I love him. I did it! I did it! Fucking how? I guess you could say it's thanks to my training. But without the computer! Analog, yeah. You did it, analog? How I did it doesn't matter. That's all you care about. It's not something you could ever understand now that you've forgotten what it means to be human. But that's not all. No matter who makes a machine, they won't be able to use it to its full extent right away. It needs someone to give it adjustments to bring it to its full potential so it can fight. So even if this was a machine you made, it's not your power that lets it fight. It's Manaki's. With her adjustments and improvements, my friend's power who brought me along and lent me their help and believed I could fight with them. And it's my power too. But there's no way you can keep this up for long. Everybody's body's had as a limit. I'll take back my Jinrai. I'll show you just what Ryo can do, how it can protect this world. And he's got his move, like, so he doesn't have the Lyo system anymore, so he doesn't get all the cool boost. So he's just the dude, and he's got one new move. So, you know. I mean, let's look at his numbers. Okay, yeah, he does 20% more with range than thing, so we'll use the sliders. And he's not killing him either way. Yeah, no, he will because of his support, it's fine. Whoop. Zinger. Invoke the sword that plays evil. But he's not gonna have that, if only. If only he could be like the biggest single target damage. And also the map master. All he has to do is do the general blaster, but like, a wide spread, and then he's got it. Or, you know, make a really big sword and chop everybody up. It's not as if that's not Alvan's map attack. Jinrai win. than thunder. There is nothing I cannot cut. Yosuke. This is your shit. I hate you. Shoulder plate. Like if Zex can have a map attack that's just him waving around a really big sword, I don't see why Zengar can't. Let's get rid of these sea jokers. It's like you're the brother type to the jokers. To Shinrai, like your Shinrai's brother. Sibling. Drinking alcohol and dark is all around him, so fucking no, because Zengar passes out. He doesn't go into a drunken haze. He just fucking falls over. Yeah, gunfight increases range and damage, and in fight increases move and damage. But if Zengar got a fucking ranging demon map attack where it just goes dark and then everybody dies, that'd be rad. I mean, it wouldn't fit him, but it'd be rad. How did that do? There is nothing that we cannot cut. Look at that, the guy with the love bonus didn't kill a ninja. Weird. Bang, 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 bang. Here comes another one. Oh my my god. Too naive, too naive.
今度はこちらからだ。
これよ。ソニック
音速を超えて切り込む。
猛虎の叫び、とくと聞け。
General Blaster. Yeah, so she can't get all of them. Choke. Summon the hell of lightning. No, we're good because we couldn't walk behind them. Type 3 beat down. It's like Type 3 barrage. Yeah, done. She's not telling people to choke. She's going chok 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 chok. Just the noise she makes when she wants to make her monster grow. Like traditionally, that's the incantation to make Goku stink big. So I don't know why she does it when she does the fire breathing map attack, but you know. Fucking Arado. Garbage man. Can't even shoot a man. And these fuckers. Okay, well, you guys definitely aren't fucking killing that dude. Shameful. Shameful. Very nice, very nice. Very shine, shine, spark.
彼女たちの邪魔をするなら
止めてみせますわ。パターンプロスペクト。
ステディウム
And then this with
ソニック
midfield set.
まだ終わりませんわよ。
Ain't done yet.
これでラストですわ。
This is the last. Ventus, your trash. Get a super repair kit, can't wait to sell that. Let me tell ya. And then the guy, ship won't last any longer. All hands abandon ship. Impossible! This is impossible! Jinrai! My Jinrai! Professor, you have to hurry! This can't be! It can't be! It can't be! My Jinrai! The Lyo system! My system's better than anything! Better than Jurgen, better than Azuma, better than Bian! My brilliance is unmatched! See for yourself, Minaki! I'll certainly get them the double! And here ends Professor Tomane's obsession. Father. And then, Minaki, I'm sorry, your dad's. It's okay, Touma. Because of his obsession, it was the only way. And with the Jinrai becoming Ryo, and being freed of his wishes, I knew this day would come at some point. Minaki. So, I won't think about the past. I'm done with my father and Jinrai, and now I'm working with Ryo and... Could she say, me? Have my feelings finally reached her? No, I can't think like that right now. Her father just died, and worse, I was the one who... But still, one day she'll open her heart, and until then, I'll... Touma, you're the worst. It's like, Touma? I'll wait forever for you! No, forget that. Well, no, don't forget it. Thanks, Touma. I don't understand, though. Minaki. I'll fight alongside Ryo and the Steel Dragons from here on. And then with everybody, and then Of course, that's what she was gonna say. Touma, I want you to help me as well. I need you for the Ryo. Of course, from today, you, I, and Ryo are a team. Yeah, I promise, Manaki, I'll protect the Earth and with the Ryo you created. And then suddenly, in one day, I'll erase the sadness inside of you. Fucking Touma. Not the time to be thirsty. I know, right? Touma's beautiful. He's a precious little origami crane. Then Tetsuya, our mission is to do recon, but due to their response, it seems a fight's inevitable. It'll be difficult, but in order to expose Altair's schemes and to wipe away the suspicions he levelled against us, we must struggle onward. This feels a lot like when you were breaking through to Idonius Island during the DC Wars, even if I wasn't a part of that fight. But this time we've got more firepower. It's what I wanted for a long time. I'll find out what the Center Project was doing, what happened to the Chief and Folia, and bring the last ambition of the Cry Wolves. Yeah, and we can settle things without. Murata will also be waiting for us, and when we next meet him, we'll cut the threads of fate that bind us to him, Zengar. Agreed. We won't lose to Chien and her dogs. That's right, we've come so far. We can't lose here. Grand Christmas, where I was born, and where my past lies. Then, can't lose heart here. Right, this fight isn't the end of everything, I know that. Professor Umiya should be done well.